Kumalat na po sa ibang bansa at ibang rehiyon ng China ang 2019 novel coronavirus.
Dito nagmula ang 2019 novel coronavirus o 2019 nCoV.
Ano nga ba ang novel coronavirus o COVID-19 na kumakalat ngayon sa buong mundo? Saan ito nanggaling at saan ito nagmula? Ang novel coronavirus o mas kilala sa tawag na COVID-19 ay isang sakit na nakakahawa at nakakamatay. Nagsimula ito sa probinsya ng Hubei, Wuhan, China at kumalat sa buong mundo noong Disyembre taong 2019.
Today we're going to talk about COVID-19, guys.
So guys, what does COVID-19 stand for? CO stands for Corona, V for virus, and D is for disease. COVID-19 virus is a new virus linked to the same family of viruses as severe acute respiratory syndrome or SARS. Its name was chosen because the virus is genetically related to the coronavirus responsible for the SARS outbreak of 2003. Was first reported by officials in Wuhan, China in December 2019.
So hi guys, ako nga pala si Michelle Alfar. Andito ako ngayon sa harap nyo upang magbigay ng konting impormasyon kung ano nga ba ang novel coronavirus o mas kilala sa tawag na COVID-19, kung saan ito nanggaling at kung saan ito nagmula. So ang COVID-19 o novel coronavirus ay isang sakit na nakakahawa at nakakamatay. Nagmula ito sa probinsya ng Hubei, Wuhan, China at kumalat sa buong mundo noong Disyembre taong 2019. Ang sakit na ito ay nakakahawa at nakakamatay. Ang sakit na ito ay nakakahawa sa pamamagitan lamang ng direct contact sa taong nagpositibo sa sakit na ito. Ang mga sintomas nito ay ang pananakit ng lalamunan, ubo, sipon at lagnat na pwedeng maiuwi sa pulmonya o acute respiratory syndrome. At kung hindi maaagapan, pwede mo itong ikamatay. Ang mga sumusunod na video ay magpapakita ng epekto ng COVID-19 sa ating mundo at kung paano natin ito maiiwasan upang maging ligtas tayo dito.
The COVID-19 pandemic has led to a dramatic loss of human life worldwide and present an unprecedented challenge to public health, food system, and the world of work. The economy and social disruption caused by the pandemic is devastating. Millions of enterprises has faced existential threats. Nearly half to the world's 3.3 billion workforce are the risk of losing their livelihoods. Without the means of earning income during lockdowns, many are unable to feed. For most, no income, no food, or no at the best of food and less nutrition food.
What is up, guys? Punta pala tayo ngayon sa lugar kung saan na-lockdown sila, and ipapakita ko yung mga videos na yan dito. And safe naman kasi naka-face shield kami and meron din kaming face mask, diba? So, magdala na rin tayo ng extra alcohol para mas safe talaga. No? And, yun lang.
Maraming naghihirap sa buhay, dumagdag pa ang pandemya. Kaya maraming magagawang nawalan ng trabaho at naapektuhan din ang kanilang kalusugan dahil wala silang may pakain sa kanilang pamilya. Dahil maliit lang ang kita, napipilitan sila na magtrabaho kahit may pandemya. Kahit delikado lumabas dahil sa Pilipinas ay maraming nagka-COVID, ay ginagawan pa rin nila ng paraan para makapagtrabaho at may pangsustento sila araw-araw at may pakain sa pamilya nila. Isa ito sa mga lugar na na-lockdown at dahil doon ay hindi na naman sila makakapagtrabaho, kaya mahirap talaga ang kalagayan nila ngayon. Kaya dapat ay mag-ingat tayo at laging suotin ang face mask at face shield at mag-social distance kapag lalabas.
Guys, nakawin na kami. Yun lang, tapos na, and be safe everyone.
Now is the time for global solidarity and support, especially with the most vulnerable in our societies. particularly in the emerging and developing world. Only together can we overcome the intertwined health and social and economic impacts of the pandemic and prevent its escalation into a protracted humanitarian and food security catastrophe. With the potential loss of already achieved development gains, we must recognize this opportunity to build back better. As noted in the policy brief issued by the United Nations Secretary General, we are committed to pooling our expertise and experience to support countries in their crisis response measures and efforts to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. We need to develop long-term sustainable strategies to address the challenges facing the health and agri-food sectors. Priority should be given to addressing underlying food security and malnutrition challenges, tackling rural poverty, in particular through more and better jobs in the rural economy, extending social protection to all, facilitating safe migration pathways, and promoting the formalization of the informal economy. We must think the future of our environment and tackle climate change and environmental degradation with ambition and urgency. Only then can we protect the health, livelihoods, food security, and nutrition